a list of people. Make sure I didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna click on everyone to make sure we don't miss anything.
No one stopped me yet.
I love how I'm like super dead.
Long.
Okay, cool. You didn't have anything.
I have something to
Is
offer.
this flaming? I have a feeling no one with no name is going to have something, but
Hounds blessed.
things. Anthony.
Ketheric's done, but that army's already.
Okay. Last Christmas I gave you my heart.
There'll be plenty of dead to mourn
Oh!
when this is done.
You have a total of 100 bits, Rain. Do you want
Songs
to
to
add
sing
a
to.
light to the Christmas tree? It's a single light, but they'll add up.
Lower city. If those freaks hurt her, I'll turn them inside out.
There's no weight beyond the horizon.
Okay, I think Harper SCS. It's the last one.
With Jahira to lead her.
Okay, and then I don't think I talked to others.
A curse
Pink or teal?
lifted. The dead three
Pink it is.
allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed.
Can't see it, but it's
Consider,
there.
mortal. Do illithids possess
I may
souls?
make them a little bit bigger, so they're more seeable. Don't all living
No.
things?
Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Seem to know a lot about the Dead
Yes,
Three.
Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Merkel, Lord of Bones. Once
Welcome
judged,
back. How was your nap?
ascended, then vanquished as one.
I'm just finishing up Act 2.
The alliance
Did
is
the fight?
reforged, mortal.
Survived the fight.
Kings thus quake,
Um,
and the gods
then almost
shudder.
lost the game because they glitched underneath the platform. And I had Murphy try to walk to a spot that it said he could reach, and she fell into the chasm, which is an insta-death. Luckily, no one else followed her. And if I didn't have a fly I couldn't teleport. I couldn't use Misty Step because you have to see where you're going. But luckily I had fly. I had a potion of flying. So I gave that to I gave that to Shadowheart. And she was able to fly out, and then the other two were able to pathfind their way out. But I would have been so mad if I finished that fight and failed because they crawled down into the chasm. Because the like, basically ladder I had them use glitched. Isn't there more you can tell me? No. Alright. Go to camp. But luckily only one death, and that is why, oh yeah, we gotta revive him. But that is why she's at 1 health. Because she died to that. But everyone else, I mean, still had a good amount of health in that fight. Yeah, both of them died. That's awkward. Actually, let's leave camp and ask Withers to revive them.
Fate spins along.
I
as it should.
want to manage my
Very well.
hirelings. You know what? Fuck it. We'll use the spells. We'll use the revivify spells. It's fine, because we're gonna sleep.
Must keep going.
But yeah, I'm very happy. Was that the DBD killer? No. Vecna is pure evil. I wonder why she came back with 2 health. Vecna is pure evil. That is Withers, who... Spoilies. He's like the god of death, but in like a Grimm's Reaper sort of way, you know? Yeah, he's the good cousin. Let's see. He is Zhurgle. Who is Zhurgle? He's the original god of death. So he's I guess not really Grim Reaper, but more of like just making sure everything is balanced. So the 3 gods he's talking about, he was all of those like at the same time, and then he's like, I'm kind of bored of all this. I'm just gonna go and vibe and be alive, or undead alive. But like, I'm not gonna deal with that anymore, I guess. It's hard to explain. But yeah, he's the good cousin. Except different, because I don't think Vecna is a god. I could be wrong though.
We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
What do you know about Gorta? Okay, I gotta
Never heard tell of, but
skip
Gortash I
people,
know
or
of more precisely. A
talk to them,
self-styled strategic
so they're not really
advisor
mad
to
at me.
Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
Why? Where would they
Worm's
take
Rock
him?
Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Zora said you can. Said that you're led. Your wait, what? Zora said you can say what led to your pact in exile.
Yes, but
Yeah, so
first
what is
the
that?
question. If your home were under siege, what would you sacrifice to save it?
Nothing. I'm gonna say
As would I.
I'd die.
And more. I was 17. Father, older Ravengard, had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move.
Never heard of
A
him.
religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
Allow
In
it.
the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Missoura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
It's fucked up.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city.
A brave choice and a frightening
I
one.
don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 greyed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
Is that how you lost your eye?
It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Missoura replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower
Did
dark.
you just take the eye
and
out?
Still never shake her.
Surely Missoura doesn't care about Baldur's Gate. Why would she want to save it?
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Missoura's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize.
You?
Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
Mm-hmm. Well, what about your daddy?
He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side.
Of course.
I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Missoura had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did.
Oh. We'll return later.
I understand.
What do you think of the illithid potential the dream
I
visitor
think
spoke
that
of?
unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you. All right. Anything more we should discuss?
No. Because I need one to save. 2 guidance.
What now?
Can't give up now.
Now I will talk.
The shadows are lifted. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how
44.
deep into the abyss it might drag
Face
you.
untold danger. Nat 20. Didn't even need the guidance.
Yes, I suppose we should. Though I'm more than a bit wary.
Makes sense.
Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them.
Mm-hmm.
If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
Must have been furious.
No, never. He
Yeah,
did
he
the
didn't
only
know.
thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
Do you miss your father?
More than you know. The
Poor
better
Will.
question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
True. Alright, Carly. Your turn.
You saw Gortash, didn't you?
Mhm.
What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole,
Yes.
the absolute. How?
It seems he's a servant of Bane, as Ketherick served Merkel. Who knows what powers he's gained since
I'd
you knew
never
him.
have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
We'll do it together.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
I agree.
Wish we could stay and see what this place will be like without the shadows. I bet it's beautiful.
I'm worried.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Got your second upgrade. How does it feel? I feel like I already
Can be
asked for
close
this.
to you now, without fear, without think, no more than anyone else. Well, I was hoping you'd say that.
Flirting with my girlfriend.
What's on your mind? He got it. One of my. He took one look at me and said I was perfect.
I shouldn't
I
skip.
like that.
Lore.
Not like that, you know. Just. It felt like a good fit. I kept
Then
him
he's an
safe.
asshole.
He paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him. Trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I
love how Scratch
idea
is
what had
just
gone down until it was
jumping
over.
around in the background.
1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard.
Making my girlfriend sad. Also, what does running hot mean? Setting you ablaze. Okay. Alrighty, let me talk to them real quick. Actually, I'll talk to Asti first.
I never saw myself as a banisher of shadows before. I was always more of a lurker in, historically.
You can feed on me if you'd like.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
Okay. I think we got everyone. Let's take a sleep. The camera's not even here right now. Hello? There we go. go to bed. Who wants to talk to me?
Time to press ahead.
I think I already talked to Gale. Oh! Oh! Dame. Dame Aylin.
What do you know about me? You spoke
Oh,
of
of
my
course,
past,
of course.
being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Hello. Disconnected again, but we're close, so it's okay.
Your mind joins
Push through it.
Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Once we're done with quiet for just a moment. Oh. Alright. I guess camera's just gonna stay off. So the wolf was a person.
Something sparks in your memory. Teachings about Selûnite rites of passage.
Babe, if you
about
can
how
you
they would
snooze the
abandon their
ads?
children out in the wilds and force them to find their way home. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
We were a child of Selûne.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father.
So, Daddy.
That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer.
Mm-hmm.
You are a woman.
You're
One
all
who
grown.
knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
And I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned, but not yet forearmed.
Spear of Night, I thought that was cast
I
into
was
the
able to
Shadowfell.
retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough.
but I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored.
Mm-hmm.
Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is.
Mm-hmm.
This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Alrighty.
Better not be cursed.
Now let's go to bed. Love how everything she says is, it better not be cursed. Dum, dum, dum. I don't have it because I died. There's no combat. No combat start. Okay, unfortunately, let me talk to Shadowheart. Let's see how long it takes.
My whole life.
But we may have to completely finish Act 2 on Monday.
My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
You've been forced to live a lie. At least now the truth is starting to reveal itself.
But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
Alrighty. Okay, Scratch, what do you have for me?
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders.
Oh,
his
thanks
find
for the
to you.
torch.
Scratch's tongue lolls
Silly.
out.
I don't need this. Sorry, buddy.
More for me?
Alrighty. Let's just leave camp. I'm not going to do all the bonus stuff. Just because, I think we're just...
The Absolute alive. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
I have
you
allies.
Have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I will seek
Good.
more allies.
I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute.
Also, does anyone have anyone good to raid?
All.
At least the shadow curse is banished. I like the dark, but not when it's trying to kill me.
The Absolute's armies
Baldur's Gate as their target.
Don't think we have any loose ends. Unless I missed something and I'm not going through this whole place, so. We are officially on to Act 3.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
We did it! Snow going back. Alright, and this is where we're going to end it. So I didn't put my camera back on. But during that cutscene, it cut out 2 more times anyways. So I wanted to make sure we got everything we need. I'm gonna snooze this one more time as we find someone to raid out into. Oh, wait. Let's watch this. We have 5 minutes.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people
course they're
would be
afraid.
calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the flaming fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, Controlling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun.
Oh, the show is live. We'll go say hi to Show.
Tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Dun, 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 dun. Shit, I better not have to snooze again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Woohoo! And this is why I didn't do all that extra stuff. No fight for us yet. And we are in Act 3. We're gonna save. We're going to quit. Please, if you would be so kind, copy one of those raid messages. Either one if you're subbed, that first one if you're not. We're gonna go raid into show. He is playing Assassin's Creed right now. Thank you, thank you. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. We are so close. We are so close. I feel it. I taste it. I know it. But yeah. This honestly, I feel like is the make or break point of the game. Because everyone else, all the other really big fights, we will be max leveled. This was the last one that you gotta go in with the level that you have. So, whew, I can breathe. I'm super excited. We're so close. I can taste it. But I'm gonna send us over a little early because I don't want anyone to get hit with ads right as we raid. So I will see you all on Friday for some GTA.